Good morning, everyone. Andy Schwab here with your Farm and Ranch News. Our network's Coulter Brown has been busy on the Highline this week with leaders of the Montana Range Days. They wrapped up their three-day event yesterday, and as it was aimed at getting the Montana's youth involved in proper range management practices, according to Thad White, chairman of the Toole County Range Days Committee.
Just how diverse we are from the river the whole way up to the buttes, everything in between. Not only conventional farming, but also there's just traditional ranching going on here. I want the kids to understand how the native species, the invasive species, the noxious weeds, the introduced species, how they all interact and how management practices are currently being employed with the availability of the grasses and plants that we have.
Over 200 youth and adults attended that 46th annual event in Shelby. Well, the U.S. Senate Finance Committee is holding a hearing today to look over cattle supply chains and Amazon deforestation. Montana's very own Leo McDonnell has made the trip to the nation's capital to testify on behalf of cattle producers and the U.S. Cattlemen's Association. He told me he plans to highlight how bad actors of Brazil hurt the U.S. market and how well U.S. cattle producers can help out.
We're going to talk about how we've decreased our environmental footprint, whether it's greenhouse gas or water usage or whatever else in the last 50 years. And we've done it while increasing our beef production, which is really a neat story. And all the things we do as stewards, and the fact that we wouldn't be great stewards, we wouldn't be sustainable and have this many generational ranchers still in the business. I mean, we were talking about sustainability when sustainability wasn't cool to talk about.
Well, join us back here shortly as we look over your ag markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought, there always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, but it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Welcome back, friends, to your Ag News Engine Markets. Jason Laird of the Montana Wheat and Barley Committee recently had the opportunity to visit with the U.S. Wheat Associates. He shared with me his conversation with USW President Vince Peterson, who highlighted how much foreign countries appreciate Montana grains.
So that partnership between the U.S. wheat farmer and our staff and the work we do overseas is critical. And the fact that you will see trade teams from overseas, from Japan and Korea, South Asia, coming through Montana on a regular basis is a tribute to what they think the importance of this state is.
The U.S. Wheat Associates also just released their wheat marketing year in review that highlighted where last year ended up, and that can be found at uswheat.org. Well, a few scattered bids surfaced yesterday with some feedlots taking what they could after the futures market started to crumble with the higher corn values. Understandably, the seasonal slowdowns at the auction barns continues to see lower head counts. For Miles City, it was the average dressing mamas averaging just over that $1 per pound mark. Of course, today is also the Northern Livestock Video Auction early summer special with over 26,000 head offered. Now, Bowman auction is on the summer schedule of sheep sales and had a small test this week with their prices not too far behind that steady mark. For the wheat and corn markets, well, they ran to the Revline meter yesterday with big gains found throughout the complex. That was led by the confirmed drought impacts on the corn, while wheat did see the lower harvest advancements. Well, that's all for our Ag News and Markets. I'm Andy Schwab. Hope you have a great rest of your day.